Go to the acceptance terminal.
Introduce.
Alright, today we are doing a release 2 and we'll be showing iteration 1 and also iteration 2. We already did half of iteration 1, but we'll do all over again just to show you that everything, whatever we failed before, it passes right now. I'm Alex, we have Umi over here, we have Kitsuri, and we have also a customer who. Starting with iteration 1, we have implement login for different user roles. We have different user roles in our database. For example, we have these are all the user roles. We have reception. We have 2 receptionists, 5 doctors, and 2 patients. And our acceptance. It says the all fields, username and password must be filled in or the test will fail. So if you go to our demo and then we log in, and if we don't put any username or password and we try to log in, and then it would give us the validation and will say the username field is secret and the password field is secret. That means this test passed. Make it green, and then we have a user not in the database will result in a failed test. So for example, username someone doesn't exist in database and we put a random password and then we try to log in, it would tell us that your login attempt was not successful, which means that this user doesn't exist in our database. So this test was passed. Another test we have a user that exists in the database must provide a correct password or the test will fail. For example, we have as a patient we have Sam and Sean, and if I try to log in Sean and if we don't provide a proper password, the test will fail. So demo is I try to log in as Sean and if I type a different password,
Login attempt was successful.
login attempt was not successful because the password doesn't match into the database. So this test and then moving to story 3, we have receptionist registers new patient. For that we have to log in as a receptionist, and as a receptionist we have 2 receptionists. Let's log in as Emily. And then our test says that if the email URL, this is for the registering the new patient. For that we would have to go to register patient menu, and then our test shows that if the email URL is not a valid format, test will fail. Email field must contain one @ symbol and one dot symbol or the test will fail. For example, I just make a username and email address. If I type anything, and then a random password, and I try to log in, it would tell me please enter email address, which means it doesn't, which means it's not actually, we don't have the @ symbol and dot symbol in our field. This means this test passes. And then we have password must contain at least 6 characters for the password field. If we type 123 with 3-character password and it
Enter a valid email, otherwise it will complain again.
okay. And then I click register, and it tells me password length minimum must be 6 characters long. If I type 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 4, 5, 6, and I register username hello, you would redirect me to a patient profile. So that means the 6-character password length is correct, it stays fast, and the password entered twice must be the same. And as I showed you already, the password field and also the confirm password field should be the same to make you log in or register as a patient, register a new patient, and then once you do that, you will redirect to a patient profile page. We just showed this test of the pass. A user already in database can now register more than once.
Okay, we have to do.
Mm.
We should have put it in the beginning.
I can still show you, and then if a user, for example, hello, and then hello, and hello, username hello already registers in our already exists in our database. So if I try to register with the same username, it will tell me please enter a different username. So that means this test will pass. And then we have story 3, which is receptionist inserts patient profile. Last time we showed you that we tried to show you and this test failed, and this time we're going to show you that this test will pass. And then it says receptionist visits inserts patient profile. So if we go to our patient profile,
Yeah, we have to restart new
New
patient.
patient.
register a new patient for this one. I'm going to type the password.
6 characters.
And as you can see, this redirected me to our patient profile page. So last time this test failed and we showed you this test just passed. And for the same interface, we have the phone number should be at least 10 digits long, one number alphabetic letters, and 10 into spaces, hyphens, and one single. So in this phone number field, we should have at least 10 characters long. So if I type 416,
If you type less than 10,
if it is less than 10, and it gives you the validation this is not a valid phone number. So this test just passed. And then moving to story 4, we have receptionist update patient profile. For that, we would have to log in as receptionist.
no, go there and just fill it up.
Just fill it up, okay.
Mm.
And then template.
You can also use plus sign here.
You also have the option to use plus sign, but that's really optional. You can just put it or not. And as you can see, this phone number is valid now.
Mm.
And then if we
If you insert, it will give you the ID.
insert this patient, it gives you the patient ID 22. So for that, okay, since from there the patient is added, and now if we try to update the patient profile, we would have to select our patient ID. So we go to our demo and we update the patient profile. If we don't select any ID, it would give us all the error. You tell the first name, last name, and phone number address is required. So that means this test will fail if the patient ID is not selected, since we showed you that it is right. test pass. And then upon selection of patient ID, receptionist should see particular patient record of the test will fail. For example, I just showed you that if I don't select any patient ID and I update, it gives you all the error. And if I select all the usernames, the one we just created right now, it fills up all the information from the database. So this test will pass. Then we have receptionist can change any field data and press update button, and patient profile is updated. A message should be displayed or the test will fail. For example, this username, if we want to change the username, address or phone number, for example, and I click update, this will actually update the patient profile. So next time when I go to a different patient and I go to the patient I just updated right now, it would give me the updated information we just did. So this test will also pass. Then moving to story 5, we have patient can view history of visits and can preview new appointments. For that, we would have to log in as patient. I log out from the receptionist and I log in as patient. We have Sean as patient and we log in. And then our test says patient can view list of previous visits. As you can see over here, we have for Sean, we have all these previous visits that he made with different doctors. So this test, and then also have the start time of the visits, end time, the doctor's information, and we also have the view prescription. This test will pass. And then we have if patient is new and you did not visit any doctor, this message, there is a new message will be displayed. For example, otherwise the test will fail. For example, if we go over here and the username we just created, and I log in, it will tell me this message will be displayed. You did not visit any doctor. So that means this test will also pass. For the patient who makes a new appointment, a new message will be displayed for those patients only who makes a new appointment. So if I log in as a patient, Sean, and then I log in, and as you can see, he made a new appointment and it displays as a new level. So that means this test will also pass. And then we have patient will be redirected to a particular prescription page once the patient press view prescription button. For that, we didn't really implement view prescription interface, but we were planning to put it on later on.
That is a different story.
There's a different story, we didn't implement it. But for every single visit, they have their option to view the prescription. And as they click over here, it will take to a different interface. So this test will not pass, or this test will fail since we didn't actually implement it. Or
prescription.
The prescription story is not yet
it's
done.
not yet done.
But if you go to the demo and click on this page, it will get you to that page and the ID. See the ID.
Yeah.
For which appointment this ID, the prescription, it will pick the appointment and that prescription will be displayed here.
Right.
So in that sense, the test is not.
So it is a different prescription, and it shows the ID for this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Probably we picked the doctor's ID. Okay, maybe it's failed, so we didn't finish it.